Hi guys, before we start, can we please have a little moment of appreciation for these beautiful peonies? Just film a vlog where I show them, but I don't know which one I'm gonna post first, so in case you didn't see it, here they are. My boyfriend brought me these yesterday and I think these are the most beautiful peonies I've ever seen. They're huge. Look at them. And they just smell amazing. I'm just so happy I had to show them to you. Okay, so someone told me that you've been spending your days in bed, scrolling on your phone, eating junk food, looking at everyone else living the dream life while you feel like you're failing at everything you do. And you've been caging yourself in your own mind. You completely forgot that it just takes one decision to break out of it. It's all in your mind. So today we're gonna see exactly how to do that and let watching this whole video for yourself be that one decision that you need to break out of it. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Mirella and on here we talk about all things self-care, class, and self-growth. And if you're looking for a full rebrand instead, make sure to go watch part 1 and part 2 because this video is more for those times where you already know what you want. You're already on the right path. You have clarity. But for some reason, you've been slacking a little bit. Or you're having a little bit of a rough time. So you just need some little motivation and some little tips to just get back on the right path. Well, if you haven't even built those good habits, the other 2 videos are definitely for you. They help you get clarity and they help you start your whole rebrand. Those are literally the perfect guides for when you're also unsure where you want to go, to understand what you want and how to get there. Okay, so if you're sure that you are in the right video, without further ado, let's get straight into my tips. So first things first. If you're in a slump, your days probably look something like being in your bed the whole day, rotting on the sofa, being on your phone, and everyone to motivate you would just tell you, girl, get up and do something. Stop being on your phone. But the truth is that it's really not that simple. Yes, motivation is key. And this is actually the whole point of this first tip. However, I don't want you to be too harsh on yourself. In fact, the first thing I want you to do is exactly keep doing everything you're doing. Keep being on your phone. But maybe realize that there's a little search bar in every social media that you can click. And on there, you can literally search anything you want. I'm sure you know it, but you don't really use it. And I want you to start searching and only looking at health pages, fitness pages, motivational videos. If you keep doing that, your whole feed is gonna look like that. If all you want to do today is stay in your bed, and you've been doing that for a long time, it's not just one day where you need to rest. You're actually in a whole slump. But still, you don't want to get out of bed. Then try to make it productive. Start only watching things that are going to motivate you and are going to make you feel better. They're not going to fry your brain. Now you might think, Mirella, why are you telling me to just stay on my phone? I came here for motivation. You know, you're the video I was trying to watch to get out of the slump. So why are you telling me to just stay on my phone? The point is, when you consume that kind of content, every single time I do that, I immediately get a rush of motivation. I get up and I do something. The truth is that social media influences you so much more than you realize. So let it influence you with the good thing. Start watching positive content. Start watching things that are going to influence you to be better, not to be worse. When I watch food videos, I get inspired to cook. When I watch motivational videos, I want to put my whole life together. When I watch fitness videos, I want to go and do Pilates. So if all you're doing is being on your phone the whole day in bed, I'm not even gonna tell you get up or do whatever you want. Just look at motivational videos and you can best believe at one point you're gonna get up. Okay, the second point to get out of a slump is definitely to fix your health. And how are you gonna do that? I want you, first of all, to go grocery shopping, but do it on a full stomach. Never go grocery shopping if you're hungry. Eat before you go. And make sure that you also have an extensive, healthy grocery list. If you go, first of all, that you're hungry, and second, that you don't even know what to buy, you're gonna buy everything. I usually find all of my inspiration on Pinterest. I like to eat mostly plant-based with a little bit of fish, and on there I find all the inspiration in the world. And after finding meals that actually look good and I would actually eat, so don't save random things that you would never eat, just put the ingredients on my list. They're usually very simple meals. Legumes, specific types of veggies, maybe avocado, soy sauce, whatever. So when I go to the grocery shop, first of all, I know exactly what to buy. And second, I'm sure that what I'm gonna buy is gonna make me some healthy meals. Now, the meme where they say healthy me when grocery shopping and now unhealthy me has nothing to eat is so real, because the truth is that you're gonna eat what's in front of you. So if you keep buying sweets and unhealthy stuff, even if you think you have discipline, At one point, the discipline is not going to be enough. If you don't want to eat something, if you're trying to eat healthier, don't buy the things. And am I saying that you only need to eat clean and healthy and you should never eat sweets? Absolutely not. However, I feel like I always talk about my times in my university dorm. If this is not the first time you're watching my videos, you probably heard me talking about it so many times. But among all the things I did, I also used to not buy sweets at all. So the only thing that I kept in my room was fruit, like a couple apples, and dark chocolate. That's all I had. So if a random night I was hungry, that's all I had to eat. And trust me, a lot of dark chocolate is not good. So a few little squares were definitely enough for me. And I was so fit and healthy, you have no idea. Sometimes it was hard, yes. Sometimes I would treat myself, absolutely. However, on a daily basis, if my goal was to be healthy, even if I wanted to be unhealthy, I was obliged to be healthy. I had no other choice. And the result came so fast. My skin was so clear. I was so fit. I hated my time in the university dorm, but that thing definitely worked. While in my family home, we do have so many sweets. So if I'm hungry, if I want something simple and I cannot find anything, I might just eat something unhealthy because that's the only thing that's in my pantry. So make sure to go to the grocery store with a good list and don't buy the things that you don't want your future self to eat. There's not one cookie that is gonna hurt. I really don't want to pass this message. You can eat anything you want whenever you want. But if your goal is to be a little bit healthier, or maybe it's to lose weight or to be fit, whatever your goal is, what counts is the habit, what you do every single day. And so you need to make sure that you're making it easier for you, because it's something that we also do unconsciously. If it's in front of us, we're gonna do it. We're gonna eat it. So yeah, when you have to go grocery shopping, make sure that you are your healthy you and that you're going on a full stomach. And also that you have a clear, extensive list. Okay, next point. Every single night, I want you to take your gym clothes and put them next to your bed. I want you to take your journal and put it next to the table where you have your coffee at. I want you to make easier and reduce the steps between you and what you want to do. Because if you have to open your wardrobe, you have to take out your gym clothes, what you're gonna say is, yeah, maybe I'm gonna do it later. But if you have them in front of you, you have no excuse. This is something I learned from the book Atomic Habits. Again, it's about reducing the steps between you and the thing that you have to do. Because if you have it in front of you, it's much more likely that you're actually gonna do the thing. So reduce the steps, make it simple, make it easier. Next, I want you to lower the bar dramatically. Again, you're probably shocked because I always talk about having high standards and giving yourself good, big goals. But the point is, if you haven't been working out or studying or working toward your goals or journaling, whatever it is that you're not doing, because you set yourself goals that are too big, just lower the bar. You wanted to work out for an hour? Go on a 15-minute walk instead. You can best believe you're gonna do it. You might actually think that this is bringing you further from your goal and that you're actually failing. But the truth is that you're telling your brain that you're consistent no matter what you're doing. Don't skip your workouts. And it's most likely, once you do that small thing, you're gonna be motivated to do more. So maybe that 15-minute walk is gonna transform into a 30-minute walk. And maybe the day after, you're gonna be motivated again to move your body more, to go and work out. But if you give yourself an insane goal, you're never gonna start. And sometimes that's only gonna feel overwhelming. So when something is too big, just make it more simple. Make it smaller, lower the bar. Just teach your brain to be consistent no matter what you're doing. Sometimes we do need the harsh discipline, but most of the times, trust me, that's only gonna lead you to do less because you get blocked, you feel overwhelmed. Next, I want you to change your environment. If you're not able to work, study, or do whatever from your home, go to a cafe. If you're unable to work out because you usually work out at home, go and buy a workout class. You will see that you will get very motivated soon. And yes, they're a little bit expensive, but if you do it once, you get back into the rhythm and then you will want to do more. And so you will get motivated to work out at home as well. Or you will be motivated to do more money to pay for more workout classes. Or if you're not able to work from home, get a new desk. And this is completely unnecessary. But creating a new environment in whatever way you want to do that, it's really gonna help you be more productive and motivated. So if you're in bed and you don't want to do anything, order a new desk, spend some money on it, and then tell me if you don't want to study on that desk. Tell me if you don't feel more productive. The other day, I ordered a new vanity for my family home. Because again, I spend most of my time here in Milan, but when it's summer, I just go back. And I personally don't really love that room. I used to not love it at all. I used to feel so demotivated when I went back home. The room is small, it's a little ugly. So I decided to buy myself a whole new vanity. And now every single time I enter there, first of all, it's such a prettier space. I always talk about making your space better. And when I give you guys tips, that also applies to me. It's not only for you. When I talk to you, I'm also talking to myself. You can best believe that. So you should never feel offended by anything I say if you do, because trust me, I'm talking to myself too. Second, I felt so motivated to film more and also to study in my room. So now I use that vanity to study, to film. I filmed so many TikToks. So yeah, buying something new, changing your environment, making it prettier also motivates you to get out of a slump and be more productive. As long as you get back into your routines, if it works, it works. And finally, I want you to reconnect with your future self. I always talk about meditation and visualization and journaling. You know how much I love these things. I'm the #1 fan of Joe Dispenza books. But talking practically, just remember who you are. Get back into the vision. Remember where you're going. Remember why you're doing all of this, where this is going to lead you. How happy you will be once you reach your goal. How happy you will be seeing the faces of people you love, being so proud of you. Or once you can get back to those people. Maybe you're doing it to make your family proud. Or you're doing it to get rich. I don't care. Just remind yourself of where you're going. And no matter how hard it seems in the moment, how much it feels like you're failing, remind yourself of all the progress that you've done. Take a deep breath. Get back to it and remember your future. So we are at the end of today's video. As always, I really hope that you loved it. If you did, make sure to like it and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much, and I'll see you next week with a brand new video. Bye bye.